All right, what's happening, groovy people? I'll tell you what's happening with me. You know, back in December, I went on tour and I had a hard time swallowing my food. So I said, well, I got to get off the bread because I'm an idiot, right? So I do, I keep having a harder time. I go to the hospital back in February and, they keep me for 3 days. I thought I'd be there for 3 hours. And it turns out that I've got a cancer in my esophagus, cutting off my airwaves and my feeding tube. So I haven't had solid food since February, which I've lost 30 pounds. I wanted to lose a little weight, but I didn't want to lose it that way. So I've been back in New York for a month and over a month now, getting treated in New York City, which is a tremendously better option than in Florida. Nothing against everyone in Florida, the Florida medical system, but I would say it's the difference between taking your car to the backyard mechanic and taking it to the dealer. That is the difference. I mean, in Florida, they wanted to start me on radiation that very week, and they didn't have a plan. They didn't have the biopsies right. They put a stent in my throat, and then they couldn't find it, and they found it in my stomach. They put it back in. You know where that stent is? They don't even know. It's in my stomach somewhere, and I have another surgery on Monday to take that. Look at, check this out. I'm covered this, taking in my chemotherapy. So yesterday I was getting my first dose of chemotherapy, the first 2 doses in the hospital, and I get a message from Facebook that my personal Facebook page has been permanently deleted because of copyright infringement. Copyright infringement, right? Over 10,000 posts on Facebook, and they claim that 3 of them have infringed on someone's copyright. Now, for those of you that don't know, every time I put a reel up of some old rock concert or some interview, somebody always says, "Hey, I own that," and we split the rights. We split the ad rights to it, or someone takes 100%. And I don't care, whatever. I mean, at the end of the day, I only care that it's interesting. Interesting that Facebook owes me over $7,000 of ad revenue because they say I can't prove my identity. After I was hacked, I'm the one that can't prove my identity. Okay, but listen, it's been a good run. It's been this and that, but this is it. This is it. I'm locked out of this account. My buddy Tom could post on here, but I cannot. And Facebook will not let me make another account and let me link to this. So that's that for that, man. If you've enjoyed my concert stories, then you are going to have to go to my website, roadiesandrockstars.com, where I will daily be uploading new stories there. All my content is going to roadiesandrockstars.com. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm going to make an X account because this being censored thing is so weak. I got kicked out of my Facebook account for 30 days, and you know what I did? I had showed a picture of the rock group, the Scorpions, without their shirts on. Whoo! And I was flagged for sexual content. Yeah, a bunch of guys from the 70s with long hair with no shirts on. Sexual content. Have you seen the sexual content that's on the Facebook? You know what they call a content creator? Putting honey down some chick's ass and zooming in on that. But me putting a picture of the Scorpions up, my channel that I've ran here for 4 years, no politics, no sensitive social issues. I'm not talking about the trans and the black lives. I'm not talking about any of that shit. I'm talking about, my concert stories, what I did and what I think based off what I did. That's the story I'm selling. So I'm hoping to live through cancer. Mission number 1, and rebuilding this following somewhere else. 174,000 followers on the main page, 64,000 on the other. So obviously I'm saying something that somebody wants to hear. If you don't want to hear it, call me a douchebag. That's fine. I definitely know I could be a douchebag. But that's it for Facebook, people. You know, maybe keep posting. I get Tom to keep posting some YouTube links or whatever, but you gotta go to roadiesandrockstars.com. You gotta subscribe. It costs you nothing. I'm not even spamming you. I'm the worst pimp of my own stuff, you know? I don't pimp my books. I don't pimp my t-shirts. I don't, you know, anything that I got for sale, I just kind of, I don't know. I'm just not that salesman type. I hate that guy. Buy here, put in here, put a code for this. I hate that shit. And I hate it when people do it to me. And, you know, I don't want to do it to you. I got t-shirts for sale. If you want one, great. I got books for sale. If you want one, great. If not, that's okay too. My biggest entertainment from all of this has been these comment sections, which I have loved so much. So I hope we can continue that on the YouTube or my next X account, or if I pop open the, if I can get an Instagram going. But that's that for that. Like I always say, man, you never know when the last time you're going to be doing something, right? And that's how that is. So, you know, much love to everybody out there that's been hung out through this whole thing. And I will keep posting my stories on YouTube and my website. I will be doing daily updates on my video blogs, all my stories. And, you know, most of them, which you haven't heard, will all be there. Thanks for the support, everyone. I appreciate you. And it's been good. You know, the thing that really irritates me the most out of all of this is that I lost, by them nuking my personal account, I lost all those pictures since 2009, you know, of my old dog and, you know, family shots and friend shots. I mean, all gone. And that hits me the worst. And the other thing too is that since they won't let me make another account from my IP address, from my phone or from my laptop, it means that I can't even see any of the comments that any of you guys leave on this thread. You know, so you got to go, if you got something to say, bounce back to me, do it definitely at the YouTube channel.